Hey collective, welcome back to New World Angel. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Where should we get started? Oh, yeah, let's pull from my deck. This will likely have an extended version today. Go ahead and meet me over at newworldangel.com. And if you go under the members only section, you'll find extended videos for one-time purchase, or if you feel so inclined, you can subscribe monthly or annually, so you can get all the extendeds. All right, what's going on today? I realized I was pulling on Andy Cohen, which I mentioned in a last reading, but it was one of his BravoCon stages when Superlative came out. It totally threw me back to I can't remember what reading it was. It was like a couple readings ago, and I was so confused by Superlative, but as soon as he mentioned it in one of the BravoCon panels, I was like, oh my God, that's what I was pulling on. My channeling abilities are only getting stronger. I love it. It's kind of creepy, but it's also really cool. So let's just see what has to come out today. I really feel like I'm pulling on all of frickin' Hollywood these days. Y'all have some shit to fucking take care of. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but good God. There's a lot going on. And also, Chelsea from Tea with Chelsea, she's another reader on YouTube who I absolutely adore. She's amazing. Every time she has a read, I listen to it religiously. Chelsea, if you're watching this, I don't know if you realize, but you have been pulling on Netflix, like movies and shows. I was watching a documentary yesterday. Gosh, I wish I could remember the name of it. But it was about this young man who is on the autism spectrum, and he is, I fell asleep at the end, so I don't know exactly what's going on, but his abusive father was just straight up murdered. And he was kind of like a suspect in that. And then his mom went missing when they were like on a boat trip, and the boat capsized, and like homeboy was found in the middle of the Atlantic after 8 days, but yet was able to like swim to the rescue boat and like had energy to like do things that typically he wouldn't be able to do after being like at sea for 8 days. Anyway, Chelsea, one of your last readings pulled on that. So, just letting you know. All right, let's see what has to come out today. Cars and or mechanic is significant. Church giggles, uncontrollable laughter. While I do believe in a God, or higher power, source, spirit, whatever you want to call it. I try not to bring in religious overtones into my reading, although it's hard to do. But the ultimate goal of this channel is to incorporate all different methods of spiritual practice and or religion. So when I say church giggles, that's something that I just referred to when I was a kid, because there was nobody in my family that could make me laugh as hard as my sister could in church. I'm talking like pee in your pants style, like I can't contain it church. I don't know what it is about that setting that, well, first of all, I would just check out during church. I have a very unique experience with my religious upbringing, but it's just, church giggles are the best. Like when you literally cannot hold it in. It also reminds me of Ash and Elena from Morbid. They get me going too. That's what I'm getting. Church giggles. They know what's up with that. One more from here. There's an elephant in the room. Address it, collective. What elephant in the room needs to be addressed? I love that church giggles came out. There's just nothing better than when you're in communication with somebody who can make you laugh so uncontrollably hard. It's like you need to hold on to that person tight. And Ash, I know you're getting into tarot. First of all, I bought your Morbid deck, which doesn't come out until March. I will patiently wait for it. I'm so excited. I can't wait to create my own tarot deck. So, in light of my sponsorship rampage and asking anyone and everyone to sponsor me, so long as I love you, if you're an artist and you want to team up with me to do a tarot deck, I would love that. Reach out to me. New World Angel, or no, it's nwangel144@gmail.com. All right. And I really think I'm pulling on Ash and Elena's, like, morbid stories a lot of the time. Like cold cases. And if that's the case, that's fucking amazing. So if you guys want like a third person on your podcast to just do cameos every now and again, I do feel like I would be a good person to bring on. Plus, I love you gals. I think we would have a laugh fest. Church giggles. Hacked your devices. A narcissist. But your ancestors are celebrating you. Keep going, keep going. A black tie affair? Ooh, we love black tie affairs. I can't remember if I pulled from that one or not. Let fear ride, don't let it drive. All eyes on you, boo. Create a safe space for yourself. You're in receiving mode. We love that. Remove yourself. Too much external energy. Go within. Oh, Ash, what I was going to say too is that I fully support your spiritual journey. Good for you, man. I remember you talking about it real briefly, and then like I feel like it's just picked up recently. So that's amazing. Speak now or forever hold your peace. And you're lying to yourself. Mary Magdalene energy on the bottom. Okay. All right, so refresher time. Cars or a mechanic is significant. That's kicking us off. Church giggles, uncontrollable laughter. There's an elephant in the room. Address it. Possibly somebody who does love cars or is a mechanic hacked your devices. There's certainly a narcissist. Your ancestors are celebrating you. Keep going. It's a black tie affair. Don't let fear ride. Just let it drive. All eyes on you, boo. Create a safe space for yourself. You're in receiving mode. Remove yourself. Too much external energy. Go within. Speak now or forever hold your peace. And you've been lying to yourself. So, let us pull... I call this the mini Kipper, just because I don't know. Well, it's the mystical Kipper, yeah. But it's mini. All right, Spirit, we are looking for key players, storylines, particular places of interest for this reading. What does the collective need to be aware of? What's going on here? A journey, represented by number 10, possibly going overseas, traveling internationally. Boats could also be significant, like large ships. Prison. A good gentleman. Pleasant letter. Rich girl. What, a journey to prison? What's this? A journey prison. A journey prison. What is this? What has this been like a long time coming? Somebody needs to be in prison, locked up. Certainly if they hacked your devices. And they just think that's okay because they're a narcissist and freaking psycho. What's this? A journey prison. Who's going to prison? Who's going to prison? Pathway. That's the journey. Pathway is being cleared. People are starting to see the truth. There's an elephant in a room. Address it. It was a part of their job. Again, with the journey. Pathway, toil and labor, journey. This is just, and this is like 3 cards of journey together. So this has been a very long cycle. This has been going on for a very long time. And I don't believe you're the only person that they hack devices to. Lovers. Could have been a soulmate of yours. Somebody you considered a soulmate. A prominent figure in your world, though. This has been a long time coming. Maybe you'll be receiving notice of this person going to jail, that they were found out. All right, let's get into the tarot real quick. Whomever this person is, this quote unquote soulmate or person that you were tied to for a very, very long time, whomever it is, they are straight up lying to themselves about what's going on. Maybe they're in denial. Okay. We are going to, let me move this over. Journey, pathway, toil and labor, journey again, lovers. All right, Spirit, we're trying to figure out what does the collective need to be aware of when it comes to this storyline? There's an elephant in the room, address it, hacked your devices. Narcissist, your ancestors are celebrating you. Black tie affair. Don't let fear ride. Don't let it drive. All eyes are on you, boo. Creating a safe space for yourself. You're in receiving mode. You're removing yourself from something because there's too much external energy. Go within. Speak now or forever hold your peace, and you're lying to yourself. What does the collective need to be aware of currently that's going on? You know, somebody is going to prison. like I feel like you are collective, you are on the outs with this. Like, I don't feel like you are totally involved. I kind of feel like the worst is over and that the aftermath, the elephant in the room, is now being addressed. Possibly by you removing yourself. All right, Spirit, what does the collective need to be aware of with this storyline currently? Where are we at with things? What do they need to be aware of? Well, yeah, it's Judgment Day. This is a very long cycle that is coming to an end, if it hasn't already, but somebody is getting what is deserved. No, not only you being in receiving mode, but also this lover and the journey that they took. That cycle's coming to a close. A lover can also be family members too. So keep that in mind. It's not always like a romantic relationship. Lovers can be anyone you hold love for and have like a soul bond with, like a long-standing relationship with. Yeah, family members. Really, really close friends that you would consider family. Okay, so Judgment Day is upon us. Four of Swords. Going to rest on this. Meditation. We'll definitely have a lot of time to think while they're in freaking prison. And I believe that's the denial that they're in. Like, you're lying to yourself. Maybe they're trying to project that energy onto you. Communication. This is the pleasant letter. Communication coming in. Yeah, but a cycle ending. I was going to say jail, and that still very much can be the case, but collective, you're going to get communication about all of this, everything that's been done in the past coming to a close. Like, that cycle is officially over. Yeah. After you've taken some time to think things through, meditate on it, see things from a higher perspective, sort of remove yourself so that you can see what actually happened clearly, and communicating about it, telling people about it, telling the right people about it, is successfully closing this chapter. Yeah. And this is you're in receiving mode. So everything that was taken from you is now coming back to you. Well, that's great energy. What is... Well, let's just clarify real quick. What's this judgment? What's judgment here? Judgment Day. Judgment. Why is it here? For trying to win at all costs. This is the Emperor. Saying and doing whatever they needed to keep this lie going, to keep this facade up. Possibly working with an emperor to make this happen. Emperor is like a business owner, somebody in a position of status, power. Why is the Four of Swords here? This is you after taking some time to like think things through about everything that's come to pass and removing yourself. It gives you the ability to start over again, to begin again, begin anew. It's a gift. Possibly even money. Going after it quickly, too. It's coming in fast, or it will. You're passionate about it. You're passionate about this new beginning, starting again. What's the Eight of Wands here for? What's the communication about? Are you going to be... Is this the letter? We got a Page of Wands. It's a lot of wand energy. This is the speak now or forever hold your peace. Yeah, you're talking about it. Passionately. Yeah, which is bringing in justice. You actually speaking out on this got the information into the right people's hands, that being like people in law enforcement, the good kind of law enforcement, and it's bringing about justice, balancing, a reckoning, judgment, if you will. What's the World here for? We know the cycle is closing out. Yeah, this is your passionate new beginning. You're excited about this cycle closing out. You could also be getting like spiritual gifts because of this too, like a new gift from the divine, something to help you push your new beginning forward. That's the beginning of the new cycle. Yeah. And you're holding on to it like a baby. You're protecting it at all costs. You're like, this beginning is mine. Look at her. She's all like doting on the pinnacle. She's like, I planted this seed. It's mine. And I am going to create possibly a business off of this. Whatever the case may be, you are... This is your gentleness era. Your receiving era. Creating a safe space for yourself. That's what the ending of this is creating for you. That's beautiful. And it's balancing things out, of course. Money coming in, so much so that you might be able to give back to people. Charitable acts, philanthropy. Yeah. Because of the truth that you spoke. Whatever it is you do for work, speech and language, communication, truth-telling is a part of that. What about this Queen of Swords? Oh my God, yes. Not only is it giving back to the community, but it ignites like your passion, what you love to do. It fills your cup up. It gives back to you. That is beautiful energy. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Bottom of the deck. This is so it's Six of Cups. Nostalgia. I think what all of this has done has opened you up to like everything that you've gone through. It's opened you up to the ways of the world, both like from a negative and positive aspect. But this is you receiving your flowers, the credit that's due to you, love coming back to you. Also, others might be just nostalgic about, the course of the relationship that they've had with you. I think whatever it is that you're going to be doing, people will... I just get a sense that like people from your past are going to be coming back in or wanting to. But yeah, you're receiving what's due to you, and that's beautiful. Anything else on this Six of Cups? King of Wands. King of Wands he's very charismatic, very fiery. It's Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Is a go-getter, entrepreneur, can be in positions of, like, they're seen in a way that, all kings are seen, but this is like the most enigmatic one, like front and center, like star of the show type, like you can't really miss this dude because he's probably loud, first of all, but he's got a lot of passion behind him and like what he does, what he believes in. Okay, we're 34 minutes in. If you feel like this is your reading, come on over to New World Angel and get into the extended with me. We'll go on for like another 20-30 minutes about maybe what's hidden that you're not aware of, advice, and future energy. Okay, so I will see you guys over there. Okay, bye.